On September 9th, KLRU and the Dolph Briscoe Center for American History hosted a community screening and discussion for the documentary When I Rise. After the screening, audience members were able to ask questions about the film, creative process, and historical elements directly to those involved with the creation of the film.
When I Rise is a film that we're very honored to be screening this evening. A very special film about a very special person at a very fascinating time in our history.
No one had ever said to me up close that you're not good enough before.
The issue with Barbara's life is that this really dramatic thing happens to her really early on, and then how do you structure a film so that the most dramatic thing doesn't happen at the very beginning of the story, and then you're kind of like the rest of it's just all wonderful and great, success and the Metropolitan Opera and all that stuff. And so I spent a lot of time at the Dolph Briscoe Center for American History in the archives, reading those letters, investigating so that I could get the feeling of the time and so that I could think of kind of the atmosphere of what the film should be.
When we said we want to do this story, she was actually pretty reluctant in this sense, that she felt like she says, well, I'm not a civil rights leader. I'm not a pioneer in civil rights. It's about the music and all that. And we talked about it, and I said, look, Barbara, I said, I don't think any leader of any social justice movement ever really kind of volunteered for it. They usually just answered the call. Some things happen to them, and it's how you respond to it and what you do with it when it happens that makes you a leader.
God chose her to be in that situation and to be a trailblazer for people like me. And so I learned a lot from it, not only just being a person of color, but as a singer, perseverance and persistence and all of those things. Just keep going, and I think that was the most important thing that I learned from the story.
For more information on this film and other community screenings, visit klru.org.